Hey guys, um, Tiara here. I know it's been a while. I do want to thank you guys for, hanging on and staying with me. Um, I wanted to use this video, kind of update you, what's been going on the last 2 years, and talk more about my future goals and projects, and yeah, get some input. So I'm sorry because I know like the the number one question I get asked is when is book two coming out, and the truth is I don't know. Um, I originally wanted it to come out last year in October to follow the same thing that I did with book one. Um, Halloween time, which makes sense, obviously. It's perfect. And that didn't happen. Last year I was focused on buying a house, so I was working a lot and trying to do that. And this year I'm expecting baby number two. I am 33 weeks pregnant, but oh my God, it's a boy. His name will be Aiden. I am very excited. Can't wait for him to come because his pregnancy has been horrible, horrible. But the bottom line is, I could use me buying a house last year, me busy working last year as an excuse for why I didn't write book two or why I didn't publish book two, and then I can use the rough pregnancy and in and out of the hospital this year as my excuse. Excuse me. Sorry. But the truth is, I'm scared. I'm freaking terrified, guys. I'm like overwhelmed with fear, okay? And fear, in my opinion, is the number one reason why some writers never write, So for me, with book two, I'm scared that well, what if it's not as popular as book one? Or what if, my current readership, they don't like it? Or it just doesn't sound as good as book one did. It doesn't flow the same. And what if, and what if, and what if, and what if? And I realized, though, one of my biggest fears for book two is that because it has been 2 years since book one came out, geez, time flies. But anyway, since it has been 2 years since book one came out, and I've grown. I've grown as a person, I've grown as an artist, and my voice has changed. And when I reread book one, I realize I wouldn't write it the same way in 2018, that I did in 2016. And I'm wondering, well, do I have to revert back to my old writing style, to keep the flow the same? So it's like, how do I do that then? Because I don't know how you go back to writing how you used to write when I didn't know as much as I do now. And but I was speaking to my neighbor the other day about it, and I was telling him, I was sharing my fears with him, and he said, well, why do you have to revert back to your old style of writing? Just as you've grown, I'm sure your readers have grown, and they might enjoy the new tone that you would write in, or the new flow, or the new prose, or the new whatever. And I was like, wow, I didn't even think of it like that, It's amazing because people, sometimes I think people underestimate how crippling fear can be. And it's something as simple as that. Like, that's a simple thought that I didn't even occur to me because I am so concerned with these what ifs. And the truth is, what if all those things do happen? But I have no idea because I didn't try it. I didn't do it. I didn't write book two. So I will never know. You know what I mean? But I also realized another reason is holding myself accountable, and that's where I'm going to start doing more videos. I would like to try and do them weekly, with a goal for my week, and then share them with you and ask that you guys, as my support group, help myself hold myself accountable. because, if I tell you I am definitely gonna have Bloodline Book 2 out by XX date, you're all looking forward to that, and now I have to hold myself accountable to that because that's what I said. Whereas if I don't say anything, well, there's nothing to hold myself accountable for. Therefore, I do not have any risk of failing at anything because there is no goal set, you know? So, um, yeah, man, it's an amazing thing, the fear. Um, but I do want you guys to know that book 2 is coming. It is coming. I actually found a notebook that I started dabbling in. I started writing in 2 years ago, shortly after book 1 was published, and it had these ideas for book 2 that I don't even remember writing. And I was like, wow, holy crap, that's really cool. Like, that's a good thought. And I haven't had that thought in obviously 2 years. So I was excited. And then as soon as I was going to go with that flow, the fear just started to kick in. And it was like, no, sit down, calm down, Tiara, because this is going to go wrong, and this can go wrong, and this can go wrong. And then I'm back to square one all over again. And it's very sad. Actually, it's frustrating, and it's very sad because I have a lot to tell, And I know for this particular project, it's fictional with some historic spew in there, but it's a fictional project. But I have a voice, and I would like it to be heard, and at the same time, I'm terrified of it being heard. So it's sad to me because I hold myself back. Okay, I'll admit it. I hold myself back, but that stops today. I also, what else has happened? I am expecting, like I said, a son, and I'm glad because that's it. No more freaking kids. I'm done. No more kids. No, one of each is great. Oh, I'm a little overwhelmed with that too. I got engaged. I didn't really blast it because, those closest to me know. My fiance and I have been together for some time, so it was kind of like, it was almost a matter of like, when are you guys getting engaged, as opposed to, oh my God, you're engaged, So that happened. Yay! I'm excited about that too. Scared as well, but excited. And so yeah. Whew. I also wanted to share this blog that I started writing, which has been years in the making. This blogging idea has come to me a long time ago, and I just, again, let fear get in the way, because the main thing I was thinking is, well, what am I gonna write about? I know what blogging topics do well, but I don't want to write about those topics. I actually wanted to start a blog for writers, like a resource. And then also have a section in there about like how writing has helped me through my personal experiences. And, I started coming up with ideas 2 years ago for it. And then I just stopped because my main thing I was thinking was, well, like, who cares? Honestly, who cares? Who's going to go out of their way to check out your blog, to see what, your thoughts on writer's block is, for example? Like, who gives? But a couple months ago I decided, no, screw that, because I care, and then when I needed help with those things, and I Google and whatever, those are things that I look for, so I know I'm not the only writer that's looking for these resources. So there is somebody out there that will care and will benefit. And even still, in starting to write my articles and starting my blog, I learned more about myself, and I got more in depth with my fear and stuff, because I was writing an article about fear. And I'm excited about it because, like I said, it's something that I've thought about for years, and I never did it. I'm sure I'll probably come up with some other blog ideas down the road, but one step at a time. So I wanted to have a few more articles up before I started really driving traffic to it. But by all means, please feel free to check out what the couple that's there. It is Tiara Writes, WRITES.com. So my name, Writes.com. And please leave comments, leave feedback, let me know what you think. And that is something else that I would like to be held accountable for, because I did have a goal of writing at least 3 articles a week, and I will admit I haven't been doing that. I'm sorry. I've kind of been doing it in my head, but not on paper, which doesn't help anybody. But I got it here. I got all my ideas here in my big handy dandy notebook. And oh geez, Blue's Clues, I'm so old. So yeah, it's just, a matter of me getting out of my own way and putting all those ideas on my blog. And there's so many, because at first I was like, well, what am I going to write about? Because after writer's block, or, maybe writing about the publishing route, then what? But then I was writing the articles that I did write, all these ideas came to me, and I'm like, holy crap, now my mind's overflowing with ideas, and now I don't know where to start. But I'm excited about that. I am excited about that. And there is another big project besides book 2 that I want to work on. I won't say too much about it here. Just know that I'm working on it, and it's gonna be challenging, because it's gonna be very deep and real and raw, and I'm kind of ready and kind of not ready at the same time, and I don't think anybody else will be ready when it comes out and they read it. But yeah, so those are the three projects right now. The mystery one, my blog, which is ongoing, and then await the Bloodline series, which is also ongoing, but focusing on book 2. I am considering a different route for book 1, so trying to see if maybe I can, redo it and get it published by a actual publishing company instead of self-publishing it, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys again for hanging with me and asking me, as annoying sometimes as it can be, but asking me when book 2 is coming out, because that is reminding me that I did have goals out there that I still have to achieve, and to not let my fear stop me from doing that. So I think that's it for now. Until next time, I hope you guys all have a good day, and we will talk soon. Thanks. Bye.